Hi! Today is the day that we are making our Dragon Racer. So you want to make sure that you have all your parts. You should have a tail, some wings, and a head. And you should have 2 pieces of each. I already cut my wings out. So you're gonna need to cut those out and then we'll put them together. A big spool of thread, a green balloon, a black balloon, a straw, this is a paper straw, and your sticky tabs. So the first thing we need to do is cut our pieces out. So do that and I'll be right back with you. All right, my pieces are all cut up. I am going to set my finished one aside and we are going to get started. So the first thing you need to do is have a grown-up or yourself blow up your balloon. Okay, tie it off and set it aside. Now, I have tabs on all of your pieces, okay? You're gonna fold those tabs over. All your paper pieces, you're just gonna take them and you're gonna fold them over, okay? Now the wings I fold over, I have little tabs on them, but I have found that you need to fold them over even more. So I'm gonna take this and I am gonna fold it over right here. So it's almost a straight line, okay? So I folded that much. So it just holds better. I'm gonna take the other one, do the same thing, okay? All right. You're going to get some sticky tabs. Let's start with the tail. So I need 2 sticky tabs for the tail. So I'm pulling these off. And I'm gonna put 1 sticky tab on each tail piece, on that fold that we just made, okay? 1, 2. All right, I'm gonna take my balloon and I'm gonna put them right on the tie-off. Remember, you can pause the video whenever you need to catch up. So right on either side, okay? And then we're gonna take another sticky tab and we are gonna stick tab the end of his tail. So I'm gonna grab another one. I'm gonna put it right inside tail. Like that, and then I'm gonna stick these together. All right, and then there's our tail. Now, you can either do the wings next or the head next, but I think I'm gonna do the head next because I wanna line it up with the tail. So I'm actually gonna pause the video and make the camera point down so you can see a little bit better. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take 2 sticky tabs and I'm gonna put them on each head piece. 1, right on the, oops, I lost my balloon, 2. Okay, so I got my 2 head pieces, and you want the, obviously you want the faces on the outside. I'm gonna take my tail, and I wanna make sure that my tail is, you know, straight up and down so that I can then kind of eyeball, oops, my head so that it's directly across from the tail. Here's 1, and here is 2. I'm gonna take a 3rd tab, just like I did with the tail, and I'm going to put it, actually I'll do it right on the nose, and I'm gonna stick the 2 noses together. So now I have my tail and my head. Next, we're going to do the wings. That balloon does not want to stay. Okay, so the wings I'm going to take, and if I gave you extra tabs, I'm not sure how many tabs I gave you. You can certainly use 2 tabs per piece of cardboard, or construction paper rather. I'm just going to use 1 each because I don't remember what I gave you. All right, I'm going to bring this guy around, and now I want to make sure that the curved edge is toward the head. So you want to take the wing that the curved edges would be toward the head if you put it on, and you're going to place it, I'm going to place it higher than the head and the tail. So you're going to place it on either side, so the curved part of the head, the curved part of your wings are toward the head, and the ridge side are toward the tail. All right, here is our dragon racer. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get out the sticky Velcro tabs. Okay, sticky Velcro tabs. So here's one set. Okay, there's a rough side if you feel it and a soft side. You're going to put the rough side underneath. So here's the top of my dragon. I'm going to turn them underneath, and I'm going to line them up with the tail and the head, and I'm going to put this rough side on the bottom of the dragon. And then I'm going to take my straw, and I'm going to put the soft side on the straw so that I can take my dragon off the straw. And I'll show you why in a little bit. Now, inside your kit there should be another set of sticky tabs. And if there isn't, then that means that you're going to just use a glue tab for this. Which, yeah, that's okay. So you might have, okay, so you might just have a glue tab. So a glue tab also will work. You put the glue tab there. You don't need to put anything on the straw to stick to it. It'll just stick to it. And then you're going to put a second, if you have 2 of these, you'll put a second one of these on the straw. And you're going to put the rough side on this side. So if you have 2 Velcro tabs, soft side, rough side on either side. If you don't, if you only have 1 set, you're going to put tape on his belly, and then this will just stick to it. Okay. Now, the purple balloon, or the black balloon rather, you're going to blow up. So Miss Becky's going to blow this up, and you can see I've already blown this up once, and I put the soft side of the Velcro on here. So we're going to see what happens. Okay, here we go. Now with this balloon, you want to blow it up first and then put your soft spot on here, okay? So you're going to blow it up pretty big, but I'm not going to do it yet, and you're going to put the soft side on there, and then you can deflate it, and it's already stuck on there, okay? Because now what we need to do is we need to set up our string. So you will need tape for this. I don't think the sticky tabs will work for it, so you will need some tape. So I'm going to pause the video so you can get some tape and set up the string, and I'll show you what we do next. All right, so Miss Becky put a piece of tape as high up as I could reach on the wall, and then all the way down at the bottom of a shelf. So all the way down. So two things are going to help this balloon move. The first one is the air coming out of this balloon. And the second thing is gravity. So we have a really big slant. I have my big balloon. I'm going to pull my dragon down a little bit. See, he's right here, but I'm going to put him back up, and hopefully he is going to zoom. Let's see what happens. It's so tall, Miss Becky can't even see. All right, here we go. Woo! He's a very slow flying dragon, isn't he? But he's flying. There he goes all the way down. So, a couple things. You can use just a balloon and a straw if you have a straw at home and an extra balloon, or you can just use the black balloon and you can just do racing with the balloons. Some of you have done that with me before at summer reading. You can also take some of the parts off of your dragon and see if it goes faster. So experiment and see what's the fastest way. And you could think, you can kind of guess, what do you think is going to be the fastest way? Is it fastest if you use just a balloon? Is it fastest if you just leave his head on and take his wings and his tail off? What's the fastest way? What about, what if you made your strings the same height on both sides? What happens then? So I want you to experiment, and you can send me a video if you want of your racer and what worked best. And I hope you have fun with your Dragon Racer. I'll see you next week. Bye.